Hello, everybody. This is John Olson checking in with you from beautiful Colorado Springs, Colorado. And today I want to talk about how to record your speech on the fly and convert it to a podcast. Now, here's the situation. Entrepreneurs are asked to speak at Chamber of Commerce banquets or the Rotary, or perhaps you find yourself in the boardroom pitching to potential clients. You give the performance of your life on stage or in the boardroom, and you told a story that had everybody on the edge of their seats, or you told a joke that had people rolling in the aisles. But the big problem is nobody recorded it. And after the engagement, you try to remember the punchline, or you are trying to analyze why everybody laughed so hard. Was it the timing, the emphasis on certain words? You're frustrated because you can't possibly remember all the intricate details of how your speech was delivered. Another problem is that only people in the boardroom or in the room where you delivered your speech were able to witness your mind-blowing performance. Your stellar performance could have been memorialized and shared on your blog or social media channels. But those people weren't there and will be forever starved because they were not in attendance when you delivered the speech of your life. Well, today I want to offer you a solution. I want to offer you a way to never miss another one of your great performances. Next time you speak, record your speech with your smartphone. Now, before you write me off as Mr. Obvious, let me demonstrate how to do it properly with the right equipment and the right software so you can possibly save yourself a lot of aggravation. So first of all, we start off with a smartphone. Now, the budget solution is just turn on the recorder on your phone, but the problem is it's going to sound muffled because probably your phone is going to be on your hip, or it's going to be on the podium in front of you, and it's not going to be anywhere near your mouth. You're going to pick up a lot of static noise, a lot of noise from the room, chairs banging around, people rustling. It's going to pick up a lot of bad noise. So this is a budget solution, but there are better solutions. Now, another possibility is to take the earbuds that came with your phone. You could use these, right? I mean, this would produce better sound because this mouthpiece here is going to be closer to your mouth. But what's wrong with that? Well, it's going to look a little silly, don't you think? Especially if you're in the boardroom and you got earbuds in your ears. That's just not going to work. So here is the best solution. Go to Amazon.com and purchase a Rode SmartLav lavalier microphone for iPhone or smartphone. I just pulled it out of the little envelope here, but it has two ends to it. The end that you plug into the headphone section of your iPhone, and the other end has the microphone with a clip on it, and you can clip it onto your shirt or blouse. So you would just wear the microphone on your hip, run the cord up through your shirt or through your blouse, and you would just clip it on your article of clothing. Now, right before you speak, just click on the record button and begin your speech. Now, you've also got to have the right software in your phone because most of the software out there is not good enough, especially if your speech runs 30 minutes or longer. Now, there are two pieces of software I would highly recommend. I would recommend BossJock for iPhone. That's BossJock. It's on the App Store for iPhone. Let me give you a brief demonstration. And before those of you that use Android leave me, I will come back and give you a recommendation for your phone as well. I use iPhone, so let me give you a brief demonstration. Okay, I've opened my iPhone here, and you see my lovely wife, Jan, in the background. Right below her head is the BossJock app. So I just click on it, and I go in here. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is it's set up just like a podcast mixer board. You can do intros and outros and have all kinds of sound effects on these different cards that you can play into a podcast. We're going to save this demonstration for another time, another episode. All I want you to focus on today are these two buttons right here. The first one is when you want to engage the microphone, when you want to speak into the app. You would just turn this on like so. Oh, there we go. So now it's locked in, and it's picking up my voice. You can see the meter is going up and down. And when I'm ready to record, all I have to do is hit the record button. So here we go. This is John, and I'm about to tell you the most amazing story. Once upon a time, the end. Then after I'm done, all I do is hit slide to pause, which stops the microphone. I turn the microphone off, and I hit the finish button. So now I have my recording. I'm just going to call it John's Great Speech. And I hit save recording. So now I can go in here and you'll see John's Great Speech. And I can play that back. Hold on.
This is John, and I'm about to tell you the most amazing story. Once upon a time, the end. Then after I'm done, all I do is hit the slide.
Now you'll notice two other buttons. I can post a description of my speech in here for later, or for when I upload it to another hosting site, and you'll see the export button at the bottom here. So I can export an MP3, M4A, WAV, or AIFF. I can export in mono or stereo. I can send it by email, upload it by FTP to a website or to, let's take a look at that real quick. You'll notice that one of the hosting sites you could go to is Libsyn. So you could put this on your podcast channel immediately if you wanted to. You could make an audio copy. You could send it to Dropbox or to iTunes Share, put it up in SoundCloud. It gives you many, many options. So now what you may be thinking is this audio may not be perfect. There may be noise in it. You may want to clean up the audio before you publish it. I am going to cover that in another episode. Now, for you Android users, there is an app that's similar to BossJock for iPhone. It's called Speaker, Radio and Podcast for Android. I have not personally used it, but I've read the description. And here's one advantage that it seems to have, is that you can broadcast live from your Android phone. So you can download that on Google Play and let us know how that works out for you. So now you have the recording of your speech. It is memorialized. It is in your phone. And as long as you don't drop your phone in the toilet on the way home from your speech, you now have something that you can work with, that you can create into a podcast. Now, your speech and your recording, you may have to make some edits. You may have to clean up the audio a little bit. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to clean up the audio using a free piece of software available for Mac or PC, and how to convert your speech into a podcast episode. For more information about converting your speeches to podcast episodes, please click on the link and receive a copy of my ebook called Podcast Profits Blueprint. Contained in its 23 pages is a total mind map and checklist to harness the power of podcasting to expand your audience and grow your profits. The best part is, it's 100% free. So go ahead, click on the link now, and begin converting your speeches to podcasts today.